What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Having a couple technical difficulties this morning, but anyway, I wanted to discuss the Bitcoin price action and how much higher these markets could go, and what happens if we do see a pullback in the stock market, as well as the Bitcoin ETF inflows, some altcoins, and other stocks and sectors that I have been looking at. All right, guys, if that sounds good to you, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more, and turn on that bell notification. All right, guys, let's get into it. The Bitcoin price rallied up this morning to almost $72,000. It's coming back down at the moment around that $69,000 level. As I mentioned yesterday, as long as we maintain, I believe, like the $68,000 level, I think we will see continued movement upward in the short term. But we need to take a look and see what is going on in the stock market. The S&P has been in this ascending channel for over 6 months, or nearly 6 months now, and it almost feels like things could be getting overheated in the midterm. But for now, the trend is up, so don't fight the trend. The trend is our friend until the end. So, what does this mean for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Link, as well as some other stock markets and sectors? Well, I think for now we're in an uptrend. I think this probably continues for the next couple of months. Then we may see a summer lull before rallying higher going into this presidential election. Some good news for the Bitcoiners and the ETF. Bitcoin saw a $418 million net inflow yesterday. So as we can see here on this graph, Fidelity's ETF, spot Bitcoin ETF, saw a large inflow, and the last 2 days have marked large inflows. So we are now net positive again after GPTC has been unloading Bitcoin. So that is good for the Bitcoin price, as well as Hong Kong announces in-kind ETF creation for spot Bitcoin. So this could be good as well. And I think they said this is supposed to be, they're supposed to have a ruling on it in May. So that could be good for Bitcoin. We know we have inflows coming from the ETFs in the US. We have the halving coming up in less than a month. And then we have this Hong Kong ETF for Bitcoin. So all things are moving in a good direction for Bitcoin and the crypto ecosystem, and the stock market in general is still heading up. So where could we see the Bitcoin price go to? Well, I think probably, let's zoom out here on the daily. It's gonna make me reload this. Sorry guys, 1 second. So I think here on the daily chart, what we will see with Bitcoin uh, is that we probably continue to accumulate in this area. And as long as we maintain this $61,000 area, then I see more upside. I think probably over the next month or two, we're probably going to see Bitcoin start ripping higher once we break this previous all-time high here. And I could see Bitcoin going up to the 80 to $85,000 range, probably within the next month. Also, coincidentally, I heard the Bitcoin halving happens to coincide with another full moon, and we know what the full moons do for Bitcoin. Has been very positive for the Bitcoin price, as well as these continued inflows keep coming. Mentioning the Hang Seng Bitcoin ETF, another market I wanted to point out is the Chinese market because it has been putting in a series of higher lows and higher highs. Um, so they have been injecting liquidity into the system since the Chinese New Year, and that's good for things such as the CQQQ, the China tech stocks. Honestly, I've been kind of looking at this and thinking about getting in on this trade here a little bit as a momentum trade. You can see a series of higher lows, and if we zoom out, we know China's market has just been uh, really devastated with everything that's going on over there in their real estate and everything. So this could be a good uh, spot entry price for a long-term investment or momentum trade. I'm sure day traders are probably looking at this too. But what does that mean for Bitcoin and the crypto space? Well, you can see here Ethereum is also kind of holding this zone around 35, 3600. So as long as Bitcoin price holds up, I think we'll see Ethereum do well. And I think probably what happens is if the Bitcoin price does rally up going into the halving and we see some sort of lull, then we may see capital rotate into things like these other layer ones, such as Ethereum, Solana. Solana has been ripping higher and is doing well, holding strong at $183. So as long as we hold this area here anywhere down to this 170, I think Solana will do well, and that's a good buy opportunity. If we do see uh, the price come down on Bitcoin and the stock market, I could see us coming back down to this $130 range. I think that would be a good entry. Um, what I think we'll probably see on the stock market is if we go back to the SPY, um, I think we're probably due for about a 5 to 10% pullback. So that could bring us down to around this 470, 480 zone on the SPY. And that would be pretty healthy for markets, really. And if we see something like that, well, we could see something like a 20% dump or possibly a little more for Bitcoin. Um, but I think that would be healthy for the markets as well because we can't just keep going straight up. Another coin I wanted to mention is Chainlink. Chainlink is remaining strong like Solana. I think these two are the big winners in the layer one space this crypto cycle. Both of these are doing big things and have real functional case uses, and Chainlink remains to be putting in a set of higher lows and higher highs. So anywhere in this zone here of around $18 to $20, I would be looking to accumulate more Chainlink. And if you are interested in trading crypto, buying crypto, or stocks, commodities, or any of these other indices around the world, you can use Prime XBT. It allows you to trade all these different stocks, sectors, and indices as well as crypto. And you can even set up a crypto futures margin account, such as what I did here, to use leverage to help build up your portfolio. And you can also even do copy trading with Prime XBT. It allows you to copy trade some of these other top traders and use their strategy to help you learn how to trade and increase your returns. So if you're interested, there's a link down below in the description. You can use that. If you do want to use Prime XBT and you are in the US, you will need a VPN. I use NordVPN. Right now, they are offering up to 65% off plus 3 extra months. And so, if you're interested in something like that and you want to protect your identity and your profits online, there is also a link down below in the description for NordVPN. Another thing I want to discuss today is some stocks that and sectors that I think we should be looking at. Um, this was posted by Tom over at FX Evolution. Shout out to Tom. He's one of my favorite macro and market analysis guys out there on the internet. He has a lot of good information, talks about a lot of different things from bonds and different markets to give you a more macro view. So I look to him for information about the stock market, which way it's heading. He also talks about crypto a little bit, but anyway, he mentioned this. What is behind the Tesla's stock rally? Well, I think we should take a look at Tesla because it really is entering a pretty decent territory ever since it hit this $160 level. Has bounced back up. This is one of the previous Mag 7 stocks that has really been beaten down, and I could see this going higher. I could see this going back up to around this $200 range in the short term. As a long-term investment, I'm definitely a fan of Tesla's stock. Um, so I think it could be a good longer-term investment. It could go lower if we do see the markets pull back, but I'm kind of eyeing this right now. Looks like we may have some good entries possibly on Tesla. And this also rolls over into the solar ETF TAN. TAN has been really beat down and is putting in this large area of either accumulation or distribution. Uh, I tend to think that maybe may have seen the bottom for this market. It's starting to put in a series of higher lows. So I think TAN could do well if the markets continue to do well. And another thing we got to think about is if we do see a pullback in the S&P and the stock market in general and get that 5 to 10% pullback, or possibly if something happens where we see an even bigger correction, um, then that probably means that something is broken in the system, either the banks or real estate or even the possibility of war. Then that just means that they will probably continue to print more money, which drives asset prices up. So that's good for the crypto markets and things like the crypto miners such as Mara. I think Mara is in a good buy zone here. If Bitcoin's price continues to rally, we will see these stock uh, miners, crypto miners, continue to go up. Riot is another one. I like Riot at these prices. I think it is undervalued here, and I could see Riot going much, much higher. If we zoom out here a little bit more on Riot, well, we can see back in 2021 it was much higher, and so yeah, I could see Riot going much higher. I could see it coming up around to this $22 to $25 level uh, later this year, or possibly really probably as soon as the halving for Bitcoin. So I like Riot. That's also good for crypto exchanges and uh, other apps such as Robinhood. Robinhood has been pretty strong and gaining ground lately, rallying up to $20.53 this morning. I like Robinhood. I have some Robinhood. As I mentioned yesterday, I took a little bit of profits because I got it down here, but I am still holding Robinhood. And if we zoom out on Robinhood, that is another one of those stocks that did really well in 2021. One thing that we got to keep in mind here is 2021 was fueled by a lot of money printing. We're not seeing that right now. These rallies here are based off the speculation that the Fed will cut rates later this year, which I definitely think they will. And even if things get bad in the market, then that means they will probably have to cut rates faster. So you could see stocks like these really rally. If you want to trade stocks and crypto, you can get yourself a Robinhood account. They are offering 3% cash back across the board now. They are also offering 3% boost on your retirement. If you open an IRA with Robinhood, you can get $300 if you transfer $10,000, $3,000 if you transfer $100,000, or $30,000 if you transfer $1 million. They also offer 8 times the national savings rate. Uh, I like Robinhood. Plus, when you open an account, you get a free stock, and they allow you to trade gold and crypto on Robinhood with fractional shares. So that means if you want to get into Bitcoin, not a lot of people can afford the $70,000 to buy a Bitcoin. Well, you can get started with whatever money you have and buy fractional shares. So, if you're interested, there's a link down in the description below for Robinhood. I opened my account with Robinhood, and I really like their app. Also, don't forget you can follow me over on Twitter at Mind of Financier. I am Mind of the Financier on YouTube, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, but on Twitter, Mind of Financier, where I post updates regularly on what I see in the stock market, crypto, different commodities, and things like that related to investing and swing trading or day trading. So if you're interested, you can follow me over there as well. All right, guys, drop a comment down below. let me know what you think of this broadcast and what you would like to see. If there's any stocks or cryptos that you would like me to take a look at and do a little analysis on, I could give you my opinion on it. Also, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. And I hope you're all having a great Wednesday, middle of your week. And I know everybody's looking forward to the long weekend. So that is coming up soon. And just have a great day. Until next time, guys, I'm Ryan. Take care. Have a great day. And we'll see you next time.